Hello, you're watching HW News. Narendra Modi was sworn in as the new Prime Minister for the second term on Thursday as the head of a 25-member cabinet in which he enlisted Bharatiya Janata Party President and his close confidant Amit Shah, dropped several key members of the outgoing government and attempted to accommodate most partners in the ruling coalition, but failed to convince key ally like Nitish Kumar to join his new ministerial council. The new cabinet is expected to hold its first meeting in this evening, and the allocation of the portfolio has also been done. A day after Prime Minister Narendra Modi was sworn in for the second time in a glittering ceremony at Rashtrapati Bhavan, the focus is now on the announcement of the ministries assigned to the 57 members in the new government. 25 of the new ministers are of cabinet rank. Now, meanwhile, the announcement has been made about who will take charge of which ministry. Now, if we talk about one of the top most important posts, that is the big four, that is Home, Defence, Finance, External and Railways. Now, let us talk about who has received the top jobs. First comes Amit Shah, the BJP president. He has been given the Home Ministry. Next comes Rajnath Singh. He has been made the Defence Minister. Next comes Nirmala Sitharaman. Surprisingly, she has been given Finance Ministry, and as expected, the new entrant S. Jaishankar has been given as External Affairs. Now, earlier, the exit of Arun Jaitley, the former Finance Minister, and Sushma Swaraj, who was the Foreign Minister, has left these two big vacancies in the cabinet. Now, over the past few days, there has been speculations about Arun Jaitley's replacement, and the names of key cabinet ministers and a top BJP functionary have been done the round. Now, earlier it was Amit Shah's name that was going rounds, but after Nirmala Sitharaman's name coming as the new finance minister is surely a big shock. Now, we have with us our business and finance editor Akhilesh Bhargav. Sir, welcome to the show, sir. Sir, it's a big news. Nirmala Sitharaman, the new finance minister. What do you have to say?
The portfolios of all the individual ministers have been announced by the Rashtrapati Bhavan, and we have a big surprise. Nirmala Sitharaman, the defense minister in the outgoing ministry, has taken charge of finance ministry. That's a surprise because the market or the political observers were not really expecting that appointment. Well, she was earlier India's Minister of State for Finance and Corporate Affairs under Mr. Jaitley. She later was India's Commerce and Industry Minister with independent charge, and then she got elevated to being a defense minister, being one of the most trusted aides of Mr. Narendra Modi. She occupies a hot seat. She comes at a time when the Indian economy is facing direct challenges, and the challenges are many. The first one, according to us, is tax collections have been receding. Thanks to all the populist spending which has taken place in the run-up to the elections, the treasury is in an empty situation. So, tax collections receding, they need to be perked up. Fiscal deficit has been burgeoning. That needs to be looked into. Economic growth has been receding. FDI has dipped and it continues to dip at the moment. So there are a number of issues on the economic front amidst deteriorating macro fundamentals. She comes at a time when she has got her hands full of challenges, but those challenges have got created by her own earlier government. These challenges have been bequeathed by what we would call Modi government number 1 to Modi government number 2. And she will really need the support of the Prime Minister and many others in taking tough decisions. What we need to watch is not just the immediate problems that need to be sorted out, but whether she will be in the forefront in taking tough economic decisions which are overdue, which is in the matter of land reforms, reforms in the matter of labor, reforms in the matter of privatization, and reforms in the matter of pruning and controlling fiscal deficit. Will she be able to spearhead that efforts is what we would really want to watch. So, a big surprise. Nirmala Sitharaman comes as India's finance minister.
Right. Now, we have with us our political correspondent as well, Aarti. Aarti, welcome to the show. Aarti, what is your take on the newly formed Modi's team of Big Four?
Well, the Big Four is certainly a surprise, a new surprise. As we had said, S. Jaishankar, the new entrant, has been given a top job, and we had expected this, that he might replace former External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj.
Right.
And as we had said also, as expected, he has replaced Sushma Swaraj. But look at other three. Rajnath Singh has been made Minister of Defence, and Amit Shah, the new entrant, has been made Minister of Home Affairs. Now this thing is very clear that Amit Shah is the number 2 to Prime Minister Modi, not only in the party but also in the cabinet. Rajnath Singh, who was Home Minister earlier, now has been given the charge of Defence Ministry. Nirmala Sitharaman, who was Defence Minister earlier, has now been given the Finance Ministry. Now Nirmala Sitharaman has also handled previously Commerce and Industries Ministry, so this might be also one of the reasons why she has been selected to fill in Arun Jaitley's shoes. Now let us talk about these four leaders. Out of these four leaders, two were
Right.
BJP presidents earlier. So Rajnath Singh and Amit Shah were BJP presidents, and they have been given the top jobs. So these are the Modi's coterie. We can say these top jobs have been given to these leaders who Modi trusts the most. Let us talk about S. Jaishankar. S. Jaishankar is, mind you, neither the leader of BJP. He is not into BJP, but he has been given the job. He was Foreign Secretary earlier and is very, he was a pointsman of India when it came to Indo-China relationships.
Right.
So he has been given the charge of External Affairs Ministry, which I guess is a very good choice. And I guess S. Jaishankar will then take oath as a Rajya Sabha member, because he is not elected from Lok Sabha. So Rajya Sabha is the only choice for him to get into the cabinet, to get into the parliament. So this is a very good choice by the Modi government. He has brought a professional into his cabinet ministry, into the top job. Now let us look at the other leaders. Nitin Gadkari has been given the charge of Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. He earlier also had this charge. Now he has also given charge of micro, small and medium enterprises. If we talk about D.V. Sadananda Gowda is a minister from Karnataka. He has been given chemicals and fertilizers, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Ram Vilas Paswan of LJP, an ally of BJP, he has been given the charge of Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. If we talk about Narendra Singh Tomar, one of the senior leaders from BJP, he has been given the charge of Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Minister of Rural Development and Minister of Panchayati Raj. Now if you remember, Radha Mohan Singh was the Agriculture Minister earlier, but he has been replaced by Narendra Singh Tomar. Let us talk about some more leaders. Purushottam Rupala has been given Minister of State in the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Ramdas Athavale of RPI, though he won no seat, he has been given Minister of State in the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. If we talk about Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti is the new Minister of State in the Ministry of Rural Development. Babul Supriyo, one of the controversial figure from West Bengal. I'm sure, Anusha, you know more about Babul Supriyo being from West Bengal. Now, Babul Supriyo, an MP from Asansol, has been made Minister of State in the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Sanjeev Kumar Balyan has been made Minister of State in the Ministry of Animal Husbandry, Dairying and Fisheries. Sanjay Dhotre has been made Minister of State in the Ministry of Human Resource Development, in the Ministry of Communication and Minister of State in the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Anurag Singh Thakur has been made Minister of State in the Ministry of Finance and Minister of State in the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Now if we talk about Renuka Singh Saruta, she has been made Minister of State in the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, and Som Prakash has been made Minister of State in the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Now these are the few new entrants of the Modi government, and these people have been given the charge of some important ministries, but these are Minister of States. If we talk about other leaders like Prakash Javadekar has been given the charge of Information and Broadcasting Ministry. But surprisingly, Smriti Irani, we all expected that Smriti Irani will get a big post. She might even replace Sushma Swaraj as External Affairs Minister because of her victory in Amethi. You know, she won with 55,000 votes. She has 55,000 votes more than Rahul Gandhi. She was a giant killer, as it was said, because Amethi was a traditional constituency of Congress party.
Right.
Rahul Gandhi has been winning this constituency since 2004, but it was in 2019 that Smriti Irani defeated Rahul Gandhi and claimed this post for the BJP. Under her leadership, BJP saw a rise in that particular region in Amethi, and because of that everybody expected that she will be given a top post, but she has replaced Maneka Gandhi and she has been given Women and Child Development Ministry. So these are the some leaders, and there are not big surprises, but definitely Amit Shah being given Home Ministry and Nirmala Sitharaman being given the charge of Finance Ministry is definitely a big surprise.
Aarti, also BJP has failed to convince key allies like Nitish Kumar to join his new ministerial council. What do you have to say about that?
Well, correct. If we talk about this entire composition of the cabinet ministers, there are total 58 ministers who have sworn in yesterday. But if we talk about the allies have only been given one post. So, as we all know, BJP has a majority now. It has won 303 seats on its own. So, possibly it has said to the allies that we have the majority, so we will get the maximum number of posts in cabinet from our party only. So, only 4 leaders have been sworn in from other parties. Shiv Sena's Arvind Sawant has sworn in, LJP's Ram Vilas Paswan is there. So, only 4 leaders from other parties have sworn in, and Nitish Kumar possibly was asking for 2 ministries, and that is why, as we have learned, that is why BJP might have not given him that kind of seat. They were not agreed on this particular matter, and maybe that is why Nitish Kumar has pulled out of this deal, and he said that I don't want any seat if I am not getting the 2 seats. So on that count, if we talk about it, Modi Sarkar definitely does not need the help of allies now that it has 303 seats on its own, but this cabinet particularly shows that Modi has given out a political message in this particular thing as well. He has said that this is my place and this is your place. Four leaders from the alliance partners, and 54 leaders, the majority of leaders are from the BJP itself.
Right, thank you, Aarti. So these are the ministers and the ministries. Definitely there is a political message, as Aarti said, in this as well. And Amit Shah being given the Home Ministry has clarified that even in Modi 2.0 cabinet, he is still the most powerful leader next to Prime Minister Modi. To let us know what you think in the comment box below. For more news updates, log on to www.hwnews.in. Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.